Welcome back to my channel. Kendra here. And today we're going to cover some healthy foods that you guys can eat when trying to lose weight. I'm keying in more on foods that you can eat that won't break the bank. As you know, a lot of times when you're trying to eat healthy and you're trying to lose weight, it can get quite expensive. And that's another reason why a lot of people will give up on weight loss, because it's a lot cheaper to go down to McDonald's and get a 2-for-1, or either go to Burger King and, they have all these, number 2s, number 3s, and foods that you can get for a little nothing. So today we're going to talk about how to pick out some foods that you can eat, healthy foods that you will lose weight on, but doing it all on a budget. Okay, now of course, guys, keep in mind it's not going to be as cheap as what you would get at McDonald's, but these are some things that you can do that can kind of minimize your spending. Because if you think about it, when you are eating a lot of healthy foods, a lot of these foods are perishable items, which means that they're not going to last that long in your refrigerator. They may go bad within 3 to 4 days, okay? Hence, lettuce can go bad within 3 to 4 days. I normally go to the grocery store on an average every 4 days. If I'm going to 4 to 5 days, if I'm eating a salad, I normally have to return to the grocery store within that time to get more perishable items, such as tomatoes and things of that nature. However, there is a way you can get around some of those things if you're not eating a salad every day. For your morning breakfast, you can try smoothies, okay? Now, here's the thing about smoothies. Smoothies, it can get a little tricky, guys, because of what you put in it. If you do not put a lot of things such as yogurts that's high in fat and carbohydrates, fruits that are high naturally in sugars like bananas, okay, that can be another one. You have to be careful about what you put in the smoothie. A lot of times when I do smoothies, I get the pre-filled bags that they sell in the frozen section. The pre-filled mix of it may have some fruit in it, and sometimes I will add more fruit to it, like a strawberry or blueberry mix. I'll add that to the smoothie. But a lot of times I make my smoothies, I put water in it. If I put a yogurt in it, and you can add yogurt for flavor, but if I do a yogurt, y'all, it is a low-fat, hardly no sugar in it type of yogurt. Because the thing is, if you add a yogurt that is high in carbohydrates, high in sugar, what's going to happen is when you take that smoothie in for your breakfast, you're going to be taking in too many carbs and too much sugar, okay? And that's when you won't really see the weight loss that you want to see. So you have to be mindful of what you're putting in it. If you're making a smoothie, do not put juice in your smoothie, okay? A lot of people make that mistake. They will put something like orange juice in it when they're making a smoothie. But smoothies can be fillers, okay? Take, for instance, let's say you make it with water and you put the fruit in there, but you add the yogurt for flavor. If you're going to add something for flavor, you do either or. If you want to do a banana, if you do the banana, do not put the yogurt in there. If you're going to do the yogurt, then don't put the banana in there. You have to be mindful of what you're putting in your smoothie, okay? Because smoothies can be good fillers, and they can help with the weight loss, just like using the meal replacements that I showed you guys last week, the 310 meal replacements. Those are, you can also use those as well, okay? Another thing that you can do is when you're buying lettuce, buy the lettuce in the big bag. Romaine is a good lettuce to use, and I do like romaine, and I think romaine has more nutritional value in it than iceberg. However, iceberg is cheaper, right? So you can buy iceberg in the bag. You can buy it either in the bag, or you can get even cheaper than that. You can buy it in the whole iceberg lettuce as a whole and break it off. You can either slice it up and make your salad, or you can peel back the layers and just tear them apart. Now, iceberg lettuce, it will last roughly around 4 days in the refrigerator. It's good for making your salads. It's one of the cheapest lettuces you can use, aside from using something like romaine lettuce, which we all know romaine can get quite pricey. We talking about anywhere from $3.99 to $4 a bag for romaine, when you can get an iceberg, a whole thing of iceberg for probably $1.50, just depending on where you go. I know Walmart is a lot cheaper at Walmart. So keep that in mind. The other great thing that you can do with iceberg lettuce is you can make lettuce wraps. Okay, that's another thing that I used to do a lot. You peel back the top layer of the lettuce wrap. You can take your favorite meat, whether it's you can do tuna wraps with it. You can get the tuna in the can for about 50 cents a can. You can get even the six cans of bumblebee. I buy 6 cans of bumblebee for $4.99. Okay, we got 6 whole cans of bumblebee. You divide that up into 5 days. You got 5 days, 1 can of bumblebee tuna. You drain that water off of it, add it into your packages separately. You add it into your, when you get ready to make your lettuce wrap, you can slice up some tomatoes, add that with your tuna, and you got a tuna wrap. If you want a little flavor added to it, you can try the ranch yogurt dressing. The ranch yogurt dressings, they have a little flavor to them, but the great thing about those dressings is there is not a lot of carbs and there's not a lot of sugar and fat in it. Okay, 1 serving size of that ranch yogurt dressing normally will be about anywhere from 30 to 50 calories. Okay, that is a lot better than your regular dressing, which can be anywhere from 150 to 250, sometimes 300 per serving size for dressing. Okay, so try those things too. Look at the yogurt dressings, because they do have less fat, less carbs, and less calories in it. Okay, and that is a great way to add some flavor to something like a lettuce wrap. Another thing that you can do with a lettuce wrap, you can get shaved pieces of meat. Turkey meat. You can use turkey meat to put in there. You can either go over to the deli section, have your turkey meat sliced up, or sometimes they'll slice up a pound for you for $4, $3.99. Okay, depends on what kind of meat you get. If you like boar's head, well, guess what? You're gonna pay boar's head price. But if you get the cheaper brand, you can get a pound of sliced turkey meat for $3.99, $4. You go to Walmart, you can get that for $4. Okay. You take a slice of that turkey meat, roll it up into a lettuce wrap, slice up some tomatoes on there, or you can do another cheese that you can use would be the Parmesan shredded cheese. The Parmesan shredded cheese in the bag, guys, is no more than 50 calories per serving. That is much better than getting the cheddar cheese. You get the Parmesan shredded cheese, put your little bit of that on there. You can use the dressing or not. Wrap it up and roll it up into a lettuce wrap with turkey inside. That's your snack. That's a lunch that you can have. 2, 3 of those for lunch. You're good to go. It'll fill you up. You won't be hungry, okay? For dinner, if you want to do a vegetable with a protein, try going over into the frozen food department and getting the vegetables frozen instead of going over to the produce department where the vegetables are fresh. Okay, I know it's better to get the fresh vegetables if you can afford it, but guess what, guys? Fresh vegetables, oh my God, that can break the bank. And then on top of that, they don't last that long. Okay, with the frozen bag of, you can get a frozen bag of broccoli, couple of dollars. I only buy mine in the big bag. I go down to Sam's, get it in the big bag. That will last me a whole entire month. A lot of times I'll get the mix where it has cauliflower, broccoli, carrots in it. I think Sam said that bag for maybe $5 or so, $5 or $6, something like that. But it lasts a long time, guys. If you're only eating a cup of that frozen vegetable, that'll last a long time. Get you a cup of that. Steam it, okay? Steam it in a steamer. Take it out. That's your dinner. You have that. You can get you the big bag of boneless chicken breasts in the big bag. That's normally about $10. That big boneless breast chicken bag of chicken, it normally it's about $10.99, but it lasts me that lasts the entire month. Okay, so it's all about how you're buying your food, how you're eating it, how are you preparing your food. If you want to use a bean, you could also do green beans, frozen green beans. You could have 2 vegetables and a protein, or you can just have one vegetable and a protein. It just depends on what it takes to fill you up. For me, one vegetable and a protein is plenty for me. 1 ounce of meat, that is good enough for me. I'm full. But what you could add, another filler that you could use, is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are not expensive, guys. I have gone to Walmart and bought a huge bag of sweet potatoes. You can buy a huge bag of sweet potatoes for, shoot, $5, $4, $5. Okay, huge bag of sweet potatoes. If you need a filler, something that's gonna fill you up a little more than a frozen vegetable, you can add a sweet potato to your meal. Okay, to slow down the process of the sweet potatoes so that they don't rot as fast, you put them in your refrigerator. If you buy a big bag of sweet potatoes, you take out what you need, put the rest in your refrigerator. My God, those sweet potatoes will last months in the refrigerator, like months. I'm telling you, months on in the refrigerator. If you put it in your pantry, it's going to go bad real quick. It probably will go bad within a month and a half. But if you put it in the refrigerator, it slows down the process tremendously. And I'm talking about, these are the fresh sweet potatoes that you can get out of the produce department, the whole size sweet potatoes like that. You get the whole size sweet potato, and what you do is, if you just have to have butter, I recommend you don't put butter on there, because a lot of times people don't have real control over butter and they end up putting too much butter on there. But if you just have to have butter, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of butter, and get the Splenda in the bag for a little sweetness. Guys, oh my goodness. That is something good. But if you want to, for just a little more flavor, you can sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. Guys, woo, I'm telling you, you will see weight loss. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. If you want to lose that weight, this is how you do it. And this is how you can do it without breaking the bank, without you spending all your money in the grocery store trying to lose weight and keep the weight off. Buy the fruits in a frozen bag. Don't go over to the produce department getting the fresh fruits, because it's going to be too expensive. A bag of grapes will run you about $6. That's crazy. It's way too expensive. Get the frozen fruit. You can either go to Sam's or Walmart and get the big bag of the frozen fruit. You can take that out as you need. It makes a great snack. If you snack on the frozen fruit, just like, let's say you don't put it in a smoothie and you just use it as a snack to snack on it. You could use that frozen fruit with, like, if you want to make a snack, just maybe a half a cup of the frozen fruit with some low fat. That's a snack. Like, you would lose weight. Another snack that you can use is buy the celery, but go over to the produce department, get a whole thing of celery. Chop that celery up into pieces. You can use that as, make that as a snack. You can snack on celery, pieces of celery sticks about this long. Dip it in the yogurt dressing, ranch yogurt dressing as a snack. Empty calories. Empty calories. You will not gain a pound, okay? You can also try the veggie chips that they make, but what I see a lot of times, people do the veggie chips, they eat too many. But you can still see weight loss with the veggie chips. Just be mindful of how much you're eating, okay? Because the veggie chips do have some carbs in it, and the sodium content sometimes can be a little high. But watch that with the veggie chips. But these are just some tips and ideas that I wanted to share with you guys, to give you some ideas of things that you can try, that you can do to help with your weight loss and your diet planning. Guys, make sure that you make your meal plan. Pack your lunches the night before, the day before, okay? Redo your lunch, so that way when you get up in the morning, get ready to go to work, all you gotta do is snatch out the refrigerator what you plan to eat and take with you to lunch. That way you're never in a bind or in a situation where you're at work and they're ordering out and you don't have food. Oh man, I didn't pack my lunch today. So now you're eating out, you're getting what they're getting, okay? Go ahead and pre-make your lunches the day before. That way they're ready to go. When you get up the next day, you take it out, you're good to go. If you need to pre-do your meals for dinner time. You make steam a lot of vegetables at one time, separate them into containers for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you're not the person that want to cook all the time, or if you're the person that by the time you get home from work, it's too late to go in the kitchen and cook, you cook one good day that you can cook your meals. You cook a bunch of it at one time and separate them into containers for the week. That way you have Monday's meal, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have it already planned out. I suggest that you rotate your meals so that you don't get tired of eating the same thing. So just keep that in mind. Switch out your meals, switch out your snacks so that you don't get tired of it. It takes about a good 2 days for your body to stop craving the carbs, okay? So fight through it, guys. Just fight through it. The first day is going to be rough. The second day, you're going to feel like you just want to give up. But once you get through that second day, after that, your body will not crave those carbohydrates anymore, and you can continue on your healthy weight loss journey. Guys, if this video was helpful to anybody, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer any questions. And if someone has something that I didn't think of, please share it with me in the comment section. I would love for you guys we learn from each other. I love to do those things. So if anybody knows of any other condiments that's not as fattening, or anything that they can add to this video, I would love to hear it in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to share my videos with your family and friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Hit that button. I don't know where it is. Y'all know what it is. Somewhere around there. But hit that button, guys, and support me in my journey to making my channel grow to what I want it to be, guys. Until the next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.